flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. May I have a roll call, please?
Moore,
Here.
Muta,
Here.
Prieto,
Here.
Rakos,
Here.
Salinas,
Here.
Warple, Button.
Here. Let the record reflect all members are present. That would be 5 in chambers and 2 on electronic source. Next item on the agenda is item 4, consideration of the past meeting minutes. Board, you should have received in your packet the meeting minutes for May 5th, 2025. The chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Muta, seconded by Councilman Rakos to approve the meeting minutes for May 5th. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muta,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes. Motion carries 7 in favor and no dissent. Item number 5 is a report on the work study session. Immediately prior to the meeting, we had a brief discussion on the action items for tonight's meeting. Any other discussion? Item 6 is funding. Turn that over to our esteemed controller, Megan Moore.
Thank you, Mr. President. Factoring in the allocation sheets that are up before us for approval tonight, we're looking at about $4.2 million worth of projects that we've allocated funds towards, with about $830,000 worth of just grant refunds or accounts receivable that I'm booking. Currently, we have $619,000 that is unallocated, but this does not factor in a third quarter budget, which we would be receiving in July. I also just wanted to throw in there, this doesn't include the $1 million that was allocated for street overlays, as that is going to be paid for with the use of the debt issuance that we're going to be taking out this year for the wheel tax that the City Council and the Mayor enacted. So that further substantiates our reasoning for doing so, because without that, we would not be able to fund any type of overlays or any type of just overall maintenance this year. And that's it.
Thank you for your fine report, and appreciate the council and the mayor's support of the wheel tax bond so we could do resurfacing. Next item on the agenda is item 7, matters from mayor, council, or other departments. Is there anyone from those entities wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Seeing none, item 8 is old business. Any old business? Hearing none, item 9 is new business. Item 9A is funding allocation number 249, Michigan Street / US 20 bridge widening over Kennedy Avenue with the Indiana Department of Transportation in the amount of $165,792.45. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
I make that motion?
Second.
Moved by Councilman Rakos, seconded by Commissioner Muta. For the subject funding allocation, is there any discussion? This represents the 20% match of the project, of the federally funded project to reconstruct the Michigan Bridge or US 20 bridge over Kennedy Avenue. This match is split 50-50 between the city of Hammond and an agreement we have in principle with the city of East Chicago to split the cost, because half of the bridge widening and approach is in East Chicago. This will provide a dedicated bike lane for the Marquette Greenway Trail that connects Chicago to the state of Michigan. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muta,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yeah.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 7 in favor and no dissent. Item 9B is a funding allocation number 250, General Engineering Services with First Group Engineering in the amount of $50,000. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Councilman Werpel, seconded by Commissioner Muta for the General Engineering Services with First Group. Is there any discussion? This is just a budgetary amount for the engineering firm to help us generally with traffic and transportation-related matters throughout the city as needed from the engineering department for talents and capabilities that we do not have in-house. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries, 7 in favor, no dissent. Item 9C is a funding allocation number 251, Memorial Park Construction Engineering with American Structure Point in the amount of $175,935.01. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion?
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Prieto, seconded by Councilman Werpel. Is there any discussion? This represents the construction engineering or observation of the work to be performed at Memorial Park for the infrastructure to be installed for the new residential development. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yeah. Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries, 7 in favor and no dissent. Enjoyed Councilman Salinas's background. Next item on the agenda is item 9D. Chair would appreciate a motion to, what would I be doing? Withdraw or reject item 9D.
So move.
Move to reject item 9D.
Yes.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Councilman Rakos to reject item number 9D, funding allocation 252. For the record, that particular work is being funded by other sources. I apologize to the board for bringing that forward at this time. Item 9E is funding allocation number 253, Holman Avenue Phase 2 construction with the Indiana Department of Transportation in the amount of $882,659.96. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Councilman Werpel to approve subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? The city's 20% match to Holman Avenue Phase 2, also referred to as Holman Avenue Complete Streets, which reconstructs Holman Avenue between Russell and Douglas as part of the downtown Hammond Master Plan, is this amount. Project has been bid by the Indiana Department of Transportation. This represents our exact 20% match. INDOT is expecting payment within the 30 days of the announcement to the city of the invoice, and we expect construction to begin later this year. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries, 7 in favor and no dissent. Is there any other new business? Hearing none. Item 10 is public expression. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Is there anyone online wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Hearing none. We do expect to have a meeting on June the 16th. I definitely have one action for consideration. Otherwise, the chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Councilman Rakos, seconded by Commissioner Muda. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?